Hi, I'm LeRock, author of the book Fit Anyway, the 9 directives to win at weight loss and change your life forever. Today's session, or today's episode, is about something that's near and dear to me. It's a problem that I have in my life and that I've had in my life that I've managed to overcome. It stopped me from doing many things in life, and that is procrastination. Procrastination is a big enemy of you if you want to lose weight and you want to be healthy and become fit in life. And it's also a big enemy of anybody that wants to succeed in life at anything. Procrastination really, cuts your legs out from underneath you when you're trying to get something done. And I'm going to talk a little bit today about how that can affect you and why it's making you fat, maybe. Why it's stopping you from doing the things you want to do in life, maybe. How it impacts everyone. I used to be the type of person who would always say, for example, and you may have experienced the same thing, well, I'm going to get myself back in shape. I need to lose a few pounds. So, Monday, I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to sign up, after the weekend. And that was always my mindset. Next Monday, I'll do that. Or after I get back from this vacation, I'll do that. Or, and this procrastination thing would just happen. And, you guess it, Monday rolls around and I don't go to the gym because for whatever reason, maybe I work all day and I'm exhausted by the end of the day. And then I go, maybe I'll go tomorrow. And then by Tuesday or Wednesday, I've forgotten about it altogether. And I just decided, I didn't really decide anything. I just didn't take care of my health. And it was through procrastination. And what I did, I sat down one day and after I really started assessing my life when I was really overweight and things weren't going well. And I sat and I thought about many different things that were affecting the way I was so that I could improve my life. And this procrastination thing is crazy when you really do the math on it. And in my book, Fit Anyway, that I wrote, and I talk about in my course, I'm going to share some of that with you right now. There's some math behind it, and it might help make it make sense to you. When you procrastinate, when you say, I'll start this thing after this thing, this event, you're selling yourself short, and life gives you all kinds of opportunities to do this, unfortunately. What I did, I started looking at the reasons that I and people use for procrastinating. Number one, there are 10 holidays roughly in Canada and in the United States that we have every year. Those 10 holidays are procrastination events. There are 10 to 20 vacation days that we each get. So say I'm going to be safe, conservative, say it's 15 days. I'll meet in the middle. Vacation days. There are 25 birthdays. I actually did the math. If you have parents, you have children, your spouse, their parents, maybe some cousins and their children. I didn't go crazy with it. And I came up with about 25 on average birthdays every single year. If you're married or in a relationship, you usually have your anniversary, so that's one day. If you celebrate Valentine's Day, it's not an official holiday, but that's something that I know people use to procrastinate. And then the other thing are the weekends. There are 104 weekends in a year. So I sat down and really thought about all these procrastination potential events. And it comes up to 156 days every single year that are potential procrastination events. That's 43% of your life where you can say, I'll start after that takes place. That's why people aren't getting where they need to be. That's why they aren't moving forward and getting their fitness in check, because they're saying, I'll start after this thing. And usually it's a real enjoyable thing, like all these things I talked about, holidays, vacations, weekends, birthdays, anniversaries. They're all fun. They're all something we look forward to. But what we do is we say, I'm going to stop this really important thing in my life until after that takes place. That's what procrastination basically is. It's putting off things because there's an excuse that you're creating in your mind. And what do you do with the other 57% of your time in your life? You're working and you're recuperating from all of this, these life events. So how do you stop it? You know, how do you stop it? You've got this big thing against you. You get this 43% of your life where chances are you're going to say, I'll start it after that thing. So how do you stop it? Well, what I'm not going to tell you is to stop doing them. I'm not going to tell you to stop enjoying your life. I'm not going to tell you to stop going to birthdays. I'm not going to tell you to stop in going on your holidays or on your vacations or, you know, celebrating things in life and having a good life. That's not what I'm getting at. What you need to do is find a way not to procrastinate around them. You need to fit these things into your life. And like I preach all the time, and you'll hear me, it's over and over again in these videos because it's so important, so key, is to sit down and plan out things so that you can include these wonderful things in your life, but not procrastinate and use those as an excuse for you to move forward. You really got to think about it. 156 times a year, you have a chance to say, I'm not going to do it until after this thing. That's serious. That's your life every single year. And there's no doubt and no reason or no arguing with the fact that this is a problem in our society. So like I was saying, make it important that you make it a priority that you create a plan, that you journal something, that you start writing things down, and that you find a way to work around this whole procrastination thing, like I did. And life will get a lot better for you. You will find that that not only in your health and fitness, but in your life, you'll start moving forward and doing things that you always talked about doing. Because this procrastination thing will get out of your way. You'll recognize and say, I see you, procrastination, get the hell out of my way. And that's what I did. So that's the math behind procrastination. The next thing I'm going to talk to you about is a little bit of the psychology behind procrastination. There is some psychology about it, you know, and it's all about prolonging pain. A lot of the things we want to do in life are painful, that are good for us. Working out in the gym is a great example of that. A lot of people will dread it because they think, oh, I'm going to be in all this pain, you know, when I start working out again or when I get my fitness back. And they start putting all these negative thoughts in their head. And I know this because I've been guilty of it myself. And, you know, you start talking to yourself and this script goes on in your head like, you know, I'm going to be in all this pain. And if I go to the gym and I work out, oh my God, 2 weeks of this, oh, and you just start talking yourself out of it. So you'll use procrastination as the trigger so that you don't even have to do it. You'll say, okay, well, this is all getting stressful to think about. I'll start Monday. And that's kind of the basic, you know, that's the gist of the psychology behind it. It's this pattern. It's a pattern of thinking. And using procrastination as a way of getting out of actually doing stuff in life. And you know what you'll find when you stop procrastinating? You're going to find, like I found, that procrastinating was putting off things that really you had no reason to be afraid of or to be dreading. When I started working out again and getting my life back, I felt some pain. Yes, I did. And even to this day, because I'm getting up there, I feel pain sometimes in my joints or my tendons or whatever. And a lot of the times it's really good pains from working out and your muscles are sore because they've been through a real good workout. But what I find is the amount of stress relief I get from it, the amount of power I feel, the amount of strength I have, it basically blows away all that stuff that I was worried about. And it makes me really sit back and go, why was I procrastinating for so long? So the psychology behind it is really putting off something for later, putting off pain for later, only will hurt you. You need to make a choice. Do you really want this in your life? Do you really want to be fit and healthy? Or are you just talking about it? And when you ask yourself these types of questions, I'm not saying this to be critical, I'm saying ask yourself these types of questions because it'll help you to get where you want to be in life. How bad do I want it? And is it worth getting over this whole procrastination mindset? So the third thing I'd advise to get over procrastination is to create some sort of a mantra. And I advise this in my book, Something that you can write down, a little piece, something on a piece of paper, that when you're about to say, I'll do that right after X, right after the birthday, right after the weekend, or right after I get back from this vacation, I want you to write down a script that you take out of your pocket, and I did this years ago, and literally something that you can read to yourself. You know, something like, you know, I won't wait until after Monday. This can't wait until Monday. I'm in control of my life and not the other way around. You know, do I like running like a hamster on a wheel, aimlessly and never getting to where I want to go? Say to yourself, you've worked too hard to get this far in life. Why are you selling yourself short with procrastination? You deserve to feel the full joy and exhilaration that life has to bring you. It's waiting for you. And part of that is having a healthy body. Feeling healthy. I'm taking control today. This is my time. This is my day. This is my destiny. And I'm not going to let procrastination get in my way. So get the heck out of my way, because nothing is going to stop me. Now, back when I used to struggle a lot with procrastination, that's what I did. I hand wrote it on a piece of paper and I would read it. And it was like, okay, no, I won't. This can't wait. But as you start doing it more and more, you keep pulling that piece of paper out. When you hear yourself saying, I'll do it right after this thing, what you'll find is it comes easier and easier and easier, and it starts meaning something to you. Connect with it on an emotional level and make it your mantra. So eventually it's just a natural thing. You won't even need the piece of paper eventually. I did that for a long time when I had problems with procrastination. I no longer have those problems. I get to the gym 4 days a week, every week, and I don't say, I'm going to wait until after this event happens. I take care of my nutrition. Every Sunday I'm out there and I cook all my meals for the week. There's not one Sunday that goes by that I don't have my meals prepared. And it's because I made it important, and I really focused on procrastination and getting it out of my life. And you can do the same. The fourth thing when it comes to procrastination is, you know, I've told you all this, I've told you the math, I've told you the psychology. The fourth thing is enjoy your life. Enjoy your life, but demand more from yourself. Procrastination is the opposite. Procrastination is demanding less of yourself, making excuses so that you don't have to even deal with anything. And it's brutal. It's a brutal truth. And it's because I know, because I've been there and because I've gone through it. I'm not somebody who's always been successful at health and fitness. I'm not somebody who's always been sharp and did things on time. But over time, when I realized what really was important to me, I decided to get rid of procrastination. And I was still going to enjoy my life, you know, but I'm going to demand more from myself. What does that mean? It means being better, getting up on time in the morning, getting things ready in the morning on time, showing up to work on time, caring about the people I work with, being better in life, wanting better in life, going to the gym, yes, at the end of the day, and making sure I work out and take care of myself, but also enjoying time with my spouse. Every single day I find time to sit down with my spouse and we watch television shows together, or we talk, or whatever. But I'm enjoying my life and I'm demanding more of myself. Today, one of the biggest problems, there's a high divorce rate in this world. One of the biggest problems is people get home and they've worked hard all day and they stop communicating and they stop looking at each other and they stop holding hands with their spouse and they stop doing things together and they start eating their dinners all over the place instead of at the table together in the house. And it all relates. I know I'm talking about health and fitness, but this thing of not demanding more of yourself and keeping yourself, you know, grounded and keeping yourself connected with the people around you, it's a huge thing. And procrastination, you know what? We'll start eating dinner together on, you know, starting next Monday. We'll start, because everybody, you know, we got soccer this week and so is busy and she's working late. No, you need to make it a priority, just like anything in life, to enjoy life and demand more of yourself. And the fifth thing, can you guess what the fifth thing is going to be? Can you guess what the 5th step is going to be that I'm going to advise to you? It's going to be plan and act immediately. That's right. Write out a plan. You know, get this into your plan. I'm going to create my mantra. I'm going to sit down for 10, 15 minutes, create your mantra, something that you can pull out of your pocket next time you're about to procrastinate, if you've got a problem with procrastination. And write it out, short little paragraphs, something similar to what I said earlier, that motivates you and touches you and gets you motivated. So that next time you say to yourself, oh, we're going to wait until after so-and-so's baptismal before we start with our workout and training plan. No, you're going to pull that thing out of your pocket and say, well, how am I going to fit this into my life and do the baptismal? Because I'm not using this as an excuse anymore in my life. So make that plan, act on it immediately, today, and you'll be amazed. You can do this. You can move forward. You can get momentum. You can get procrastination out of your life. I did it, and my life is a lot better for it. So I hope today's session served you. I hope it helped you. I hope it helps you eradicate procrastination in your life. And until we meet again, stay healthy, be happy, and live your life with intention every single day. Hey guys, it's Ethan. I hope you liked that video, because if you did, there are 3 things you can do right now. 1, you can click on subscribe to this channel, and I hope you do, so I can continue to send you free videos every week. 2nd, you can pick up a copy of my brand new book, Fit Anyway, available right now on Amazon. 3rd, you can go to my website, sign up to my newsletter, where I offer free video series, free content that's not available here on YouTube, and also you'll get notifications of any other changes that are happening in my life. Until we meet again, stay healthy, be happy, and live your life with intention every single day.